So, you may have stumbled upon this episode. Welcome to Heartfelt Expressions with Katerra Speaks. You stumbled upon here on this app or the website or wherever you found this, social media. I have no idea. It's like a scavenger find, but audio. If that makes sense. As you can see, this podcast can be random things in the moment. And yeah, that's the vibe for today. We're going with the flow, people, going with the flow. So join me in this episode. Alright, this is gonna be almost like a venting session. This podcast, guys, has been a lot of me just telling you guys stories, telling you guys what's on my mind, and expressing my emotions. I haven't had anyone on here yet. And I see this podcast so far as one day people will binge this, and get to know me better. Because, yeah. Oh, you find out, huh? I guess time will tell. And if you guys are from that surge of people who wants to get to know me on a deeper level, welcome. I acknowledge your presence. It's like a scavenger hunt. I was like, or a deeper understanding of who Katerra is, Yeah. I see y'all, kind of. I don't physically see you guys, because this is an audio app, but there are statistics show that there's people listening to these episodes. But anyways, at this moment, let me paint the picture for you guys. I am laying in my bed with Coco de Luna, one of my plushies. In this apartment, it is completely dark. I have no lights on, except for that little lamp thing. It's a lamp, but it also has a time. So current time that I'm recording, I'm not going to publish the same time that I recorded, because I will schedule this. You're getting part of the process, guys. Right now it's 5:44 p.m. So today I really had to take a step back from everything. The past week has been sensory overload. I've been around so many different people, families, friends, and it was just so much. I was going through the apartment, through my stuff, decluttering, and it was an emotional week, honestly, that I had to really relax. And usually I don't do that often, because always on the go. Even this morning, guys, I went on a cleaning frenzy. I woke up super early. I don't wake up early often, and I just felt compelled to clean. What the heck? It was weird, and then I got tired. I took a nap. I relaxed all day. I ate food, and I was watching YouTube videos, honestly. There are so many interesting videos out there. It makes me think, man, I want to do my own videos, like vlogs and storytime videos. Though I have not made the time. Even though I have so many videos in my archives, y'all. thousands of videos in my archives. I can make videos and I can do voiceovers on them. I have not like dedicated that time to look through it and edit it and everything. Why? It's overwhelming. I usually just make new videos and post like a recent one, you know? Like, I have so many audios too recorded, though I'm recording a brand freaking new audio right here and now. And I could just use past audios that was like stellar. It's really good because this podcast is about my thoughts. I really could import audios from past points in my life, which I will in future episodes, or maybe in this episode. Though I guess I haven't really thought of how to set everything up. Because the audio change, you know, I am still figuring things out on this journey, and you know, you had to start somewhere. Honestly, you had to start somewhere, and the pressure of society to constantly hustle, to constantly do things, and comparing worth with productivity or equating it is not the way. And I am like deconstructing that belief that I am what I do. So, yeah, it's not true. I am not what I do. And neither are you. You're worthy regardless. If you guys listen to my other episodes, I say the same thing. You are worthy regardless, because worth is something to be recognized and not something to be earned. During these downtimes, I really get to observe the thoughts that goes through my mind. People on YouTube talk about meditation and say that observe your thoughts like clouds passing through, or like cars going on a highway or something, right? But who stands on the highway and look at cars pass by? You know, like, I don't see people on the highway doing that. They're going so fast. Clouds are slower. Like, whoo. But for me, it's almost like I'm not sure, like, analogy wise, it's almost like an aquarium. So many different species of fishies, like, yes, I said fishies. There's sharks, there's whales, there's goldfish and swordfish. I am not well versed in the type of fishes there are, guys. There's rockfish. Anyways, yeah, like, I love going to the zoo and the aquariums, definitely not because how these animals are encapsulated in environments that are not natural, though it could help them not become extinct for sure, like some animals. Anyways, I enjoy looking at these animals because it's almost like me looking at my thoughts. And I guess that's how I see them. That's a weird analogy. I don't even... It's more like the aquarium, I guess. The zoo, not so much. That took a turn. Anyways, moving on. You know, I'm just This is me, like, speaking off the dome, honestly. And some things don't come out right. And it's thoughts. Just thoughts, and just comes out, and it's like, wait, that doesn't make sense at all. And usually, before, when I used to take videos a lot, I like audios better, you know? It's like, I don't have to keep restarting, especially since this podcast, my intention is to speak from my heart. And sometimes it comes off blundered. Sometimes it makes no darn sense at all, but it's okay. This podcast is a way for me to overcome my perfectionist tendencies, because I would record things multiple times in order for it to sound quote unquote right. And then in the end, it sounds like I'm frustrated because I recorded the piece like 50 times just to get to one I'm satisfied with. Though the first one, or the first couple takes, was more authentic. So these episodes, it's almost like me talking to you as a friend, because I'm honestly talking to myself, because, you know, the mic is here, though I'm using a phone. The phone's on my bed. I'm talking to a friend, and yeah, it's intimate, you know? It's like I can just be myself. I don't have to put on a front. And even the episodes that I cringe, I must say, I cringe at some of these episodes, and I don't want to post it. I want to delete the whole thing, start over. I allow it to breathe. I allow it to be. I post it anyway, and even though I feel that type of way, it's that authenticity of letting the moment be. You know, these audios in my archives may never see the light. So me recording things and just posting it in this journal, a sense, a heartfelt expressions for Katerra speaks, it allows like a genuine recording, even if it's not cookie cutter or what's that, scripted. I did not script any of these, I'll be honest. I have not scripted these podcasts so far, because I remember I used to script speeches, right, guys? It was so precise. I had all the right words. I joined multiple competitions, and it sounds like I was a robot. Because I was so fixated on the actual speech. It was a strong speech, but my delivery was not natural. So when I relax, someone told me that I have charisma. Use it. So when I relaxed and started really interacting with the judges, really interacting with my audience, I was able to excel. I even got first place in states. And yeah, it was nice to be able to not be so fixated on the exact words and let it come naturally, to improv, to let the work speak for itself, because I practice so much. I know the material so much that it can shine on its own. You know what I mean? Though in these episodes, this podcast, it's more so, it's the opposite. It's not rehearsed, it's not scripted, and you guys are just hearing my thoughts sometimes if I do not have a topic. Usually, like in poetry, I just write. I just let things flow and I come up with a title afterwards. So, I don't even know what this podcast episode is about yet. And that's okay. I'm just chilling with you guys. I am hungry. I will eat. I remember I used to really struggle with taking care of myself. I ate earlier. Do not worry. I have ate earlier. Though I have not eaten dinner yet. Yeah. I will do so. I'm not starving, and I never experienced starving before. Wait, maybe. Starving. It's on topic, guys. This is my stream of thoughts. Starving is when your body refuses to eat, and because it's not hungry, your body's hungry, but your brain or something says you're not. Therefore, you deplete yourself. Your muscles eat itself, and you're eat the fat, and you become malnourished, and yeah, you have no more fuel. That got dark really quick. Usually you are not starving, and if you are, you don't feel the need to eat because you feel like you're not actually hungry. You lose your appetite. I get hungry a lot. Yeah, that got a little dark, guys. Anyways, I shall eat later. But I used to struggle with my self-care because I felt as if I had to do so many other things besides from eat and sleep, drink water, exercise. I was so fixated on the metrics of success that I would sacrifice these basic needs, even using the bathroom, because I felt as if I didn't have time for it. I used to be always busy. Being busy is not always a good thing, because when do you have time to relax? Honestly, all those times when I was super busy, my schedule was so jam-packed with different activities, with different people. I didn't make time for myself, and when I did, it was not enough. I burnt out. That contributed to burnout, and I felt as if, dang, why am I doing everything? It was like a quarterly life crisis, but it happened early. It happened earlier before 25. I think it happened during my college years, I really questioning my whole life. It's why did I do this? Why? A lot of people do question why did they do the things they do, and it happens multiple times in your life, I think. Especially during the milestone years, I guess. Yeah. And I realized before I was doing it for my family. Now that I found out my why, because in multiple episodes I talked about know your why. And your whys can be different in different areas of your life. What is my why? Let's maybe discuss it if I'm comfortable. What is that? Can I really truly articulate it? It's a knowing, but I guess I asked so many people their why. I haven't really articulated my why. So, my why is, I want to create a space where people feel seen, heard, and understood. that they feel inspired to love themselves, to live the life that they choose, to realize that they have choices. I think that's what drives me. That's what drives me to tell stories, to inspire. No, retract. That's why I continue doing what I do. Because I haven't gone full force into story time and everything else. I feel like inspiration is doing things first and then being an example of it. I have not been on social media lately, and I have not pushed this podcast at all at this current time. In the beginning of this podcast journey. It's because I've been focusing on self-care and loving myself. Today I finally took a break from everything. Even though I'm doing a podcast episode, it's not truly a break, but and at the same time, it's kind of is a break because I'm letting my mind just let go. Like you're holding on to a ball for so long, and you can realize you can just release it. Release. And you don't have to squeeze like a stress ball so hard. Even though that's what stress balls do, you're supposed to clench and release because it's like relaxing your muscle. You know what I mean? It could be, in order to a stress ball, you had to release to feel the relief. I'm getting somewhere, guys. I'm getting somewhere. Yes, I just lost my train of thought. I was just so fixated on the stress ball. What was I talking about? Something about releasing. Self-care. Yes. Self-care. I have been allowing myself to really pour into myself again. Because I felt as if I was pouring from an empty cup, working 24/7. I'm a very private person, guys. I must say, I'm a very private person. I don't really disclose much about my life besides from stories. I feel like stories you don't have to tell all the little details, So what I give y'all is what y'all get. And that's been my whole life. So people would say, I know you, but I don't know you. It's strange. I see you every day. We do activities together. And you're still an enigma. Even people I call best friends throughout my life, like, it would be the same thing. They wouldn't know anything about my personal life, and we would hang out or talk every single day, especially in the academics. Academics, you see people on a repetitive basis. It was a strange phenomenon for me. It's like, how can you be my best friend when you know nothing about me? Yeah, I feel like people get a general gist of who you are based on your vibe, and people hang out with people because it feels nice and it's cool. Though that deeper connection is valuable too. It's a two-way thing, though. I guess I don't let people in enough to know me on that deeper level. This podcast is a step forward, in a sense, kind of. You guys are hearing my inner thoughts about some of the trauma I went through, feeling as if I had to be perfect. I don't think I really shared that with people because that expectation that people, the expectation and assumptions that this is normal for me, prevented me from really sharing that I was not comfortable being that all the time. Because, yes, what they saw was authentic, but it wasn't all of me, you know? I still do. I had and still do have positive aspects about my life, though not seeing the other emotions besides from happy is like you're not seeing the full picture. It seems incomplete. And people were so used to what I continuously portrayed. It still was me. I'm not saying I was being fake. It was just I didn't share different aspects of my emotions, of my life with these people. Yeah. So you guys are in a sense people I confide in. Even though you guys are strangers, sometimes it's easier to confide in strangers. And I must say, I'm still a private person. So I won't tell you details that I don't want y'all to know because this is public. This is public. And yeah, that's just the part of life on this thing of podcasting and creations on social media and whatnot. You can be vulnerable and still be private, I believe. You know, you can still be authentic and not share your whole life. There's a lot of details I have not told y'all. Though I hope the vibe of this podcast so far is like I'm talking to you as if you're a friend. Because, yeah, you guys are getting me, like, as me. Yeah. It will be interesting to show, like, different emotions on here. You guys, there was an episode on here, where I was frustrated, where I was angry. Though, when I listened back to the audio, the intonations, the tone, my voice when I speak is the nuances. If you don't pick up on the nuance, you wouldn't know. 'Cause sometimes, like, I can be very blunt, guys. Sometimes I can be so matter of fact. It's as if, like, I don't care what you guys think. But sometimes I'm like elaborative. Yeah, like painting the picture for you guys. Like in the beginning of this episode, I kind of shared the setup of the room. Yeah. So, what should we talk about next? What is on my mind? I'm still okay. Still, I didn't tell you guys. I'm thinking about waffles. Like Belgian waffles. I had Belgian waffles with ice cream for dinner before, and that sounds really good. That sounds really good right now. Though I don't have Belgian waffles and I do not have ice cream. I've been thinking about it and I have not shared with y'all. It's probably not the most healthiest dinner. Did you know? When I listen back to this audio, the sudden change of tone and energy and pace, it can irk me, guys. Like, it seems as if I'm not breathing in between these things, and I did audio cuts when I didn't. I can get excited and it comes off that way. I try to do as little edits as possible. But anyways, did you guys know that, darn, I lost my train of thought. Dang. I was getting somewhere and then I was explaining too much. Have that ever happened to you, that you over-explain something and then, like, you lost your train of thought? It's like, what were you going at? Where is the train going? Where is the railroad tracks headed this time? This time. I think I was talking about waffles, and yeah, I don't know where that was heading, guys. My bad. I was getting somewhere. At least we got a conversational piece in there, right? At least we got a conversational piece. Yeah. I am drawing a blank. I am hungry. I have not been hungry. Oh, I take that back. I was about to say I have not been hangry in so long. I was hangry yesterday. I was hangry yesterday. Story time. I ate food. My metabolism, it changes, I feel like our bodies change all the time. Oh, I know what I was gonna talk about. I was gonna talk about diet. Anyways, guys, let's focus on one thing at a time. Hangry story first, and then we can talk about diet, okay? If I remember. So I was hangry yesterday because so my metabolism increases every now and then. It fluctuates. Our body fluctuates through cycles, and I made sure I ate before I left. I was going on an outing. There was gonna be food there, and I know how I get when I get hungry. I snap at people, and I kind of refuse to smile because I don't need to smile all the time. And I realized that recently. I don't have to smile all the time. And I ate food. I made sure I ate a decent amount of food so I can eat food later because I don't want to get too full. And by the time I got there, I was so hungry. I was snapping, but I was trying to be civil, be cordial, and it was just not working. So I just isolated myself in a corner and tried to talk to as little people as possible. And people were trying to get me involved in games and conversations. It was a lot. It was a lot. And I didn't know what to do besides from salt. Because the food wasn't ready. So I was offered food. I ate some, and it made me feel better. Though when I get hungry, it takes a minute for my body to feel satisfied, for it to reach my brain to say, hey, you're no longer hungry. You're okay. No need to be angry. No need to be hangry. No need to be frustrated. Prevention is the best key, guys. Prevention is the best key. Because if I prevent it from happening, no problem, blamo. No problemo. Though, if I let myself or allow myself to get to the point that I'm hungry, even if I'm full or when I eat or something like that, I'm still hangry. It lingers. It sucks. It does. Anyways, I got hangry yesterday. I will go from here on out. Prevention is the best key. Therefore, I'm gonna wrap up this. Oh my gosh, it's been 33 minutes. This is, chatting with Katerra. This, yes, I will eat soon. I'm gonna wrap this up. Chatting with Katerra. Yeah, so I don't get hungry. I'm gonna eat soon. But back to the diet. Did you guys know that usually, okay, um, from my perspective and from what I heard, okay, usually diets don't work because your body has to do adjusting, one, and then it's also your mind. Your mind is so powerful. If you feel as if you're cheating, quote unquote cheating, and you feel guilty, your emotions plays a huge role. If you feel guilty, you will slip back or slip out of a diet because you feel that, dang, I should have did this, I should have did that, and those emotions, those cortisol, amplifies the things in your body, and it makes it not good. So people feel like diets don't work because they're so stressed trying to lose weight, or isn't that what people do diets for? Lose weight or gain muscle? Like the cortisol in your body that is associated with guilt and shame and stuff like that, it's counterproductive. Yeah, it's counterproductive. So I am enjoying my food. Like even when I eat snacks, hey, I enjoy it instead of criticizing myself about, oh, you shouldn't be eating this, this isn't healthy, adding guilt and shame to things makes things worse, because your body can do what it's due if you're given the proper nutritions and stuff. Though even if you don't eat the things that is super super healthy, your body can work itself out in a sense if you don't add the guilt. Though that does not apply to everyone. I'm not a health specialist because people has allergies. Yeah, people has allergies and sensitivities and intolerances. I'm just saying that stressing will cause more problems in diets, and therefore the diets can feel like it's not working. This is logic. Is that I took a class, it's called logic, or what is that called? I think it's called logic. I don't remember. Yeah, I forgot. It's fallacies. Something about fallacies and stuff like that. And then this plus this equals that. Yeah. Anyways, I am getting hungry. I've been telling you guys, I want waffles. Belgian waffles with ice cream. Though today, I shall eat something different until I can get some. Anyways, yeah. Welcome to this journey. If you guys are new here, if you guys listen to this part of the segment or by this point, I appreciate you guys. I do. And yeah, if you guys are not new here to this podcast, welcome back. I appreciate y'all as well. Yeah, I wonder if people will really listen to this whole episode, and when, do people listen to these podcasts on their drive to work or not, their transits or working out? I feel like some of my episodes will put you to sleep, because I didn't realize my voice can be so calming. So I feel like this is not even if you do intense workout, it will not pump you up. It will not pump you up to work out. But I don't know. What vibes is it, y'all? Because when I listen to these on my drives, I feel so sleepy. It's like my voice is putting me to sleep. So I don't really listen to myself. I don't listen to these episodes when I'm driving, really. Because it's so calming. Yeah. Okay. Woo, I did it. Woo. Okay. Now I had to record an intro and outro and do the little do music and call it a day. Yay! I hope you guys enjoy this episode today of Heartfelt Expressions with Katerra Speaks. Did you enjoy this vibing session? I went through so many different topics and from the comfort of my bed. I'm just chilling with you guys. So if you guys enjoyed this, let me know. In multitude of ways, you can share it with a friend and they can vibe too. You can follow, you can subscribe, you can do whatever it is that you're listening from. And stay tuned for more episodes or listen to the other ones because it's cool. Look at the episodes the title that you like, and click it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, until next time, I see y'all soon.